What's up, guys? I've got my mate Jarrod from the Big LEZ show, and we decided to do a quick fire Q&A that you guys asked on my Instagram.
What's going on?
My name Jeff or my name Jeff?
My name Jeff.
Where do you get your philosophical ideas from?
From Source.
Will he ever introduce a DMT trip in a video for Big LEZ? Because that would be fucking awesome.
Pretty sure I kind of already have in different ways. I don't know.
I think so too.
I haven't really said, "Oi mate, this is DMT, let's smoke it."
Yeah.
They've just kind of gone on.
Well, it's kind of like the one on Tumor Island too. That could easily be a DMT trip.
Yeah.
Because you can have, there's a lot of experiences that kind of just cross with each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one person can have like an LSD trip, another person can have DMT, and they describe the same experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Another person doesn't even have drugs whatsoever, and they're like, that's a Kundalini experience.
Yeah, that's
right?
it. That's it. Like with
like
that, like in Sassy's joint, like you don't know what could be in Sassy's joint.
What are you talking
in the
about?
bong in SSS, you don't know what they could have smoked. It's just whatever happened. But it could be in DMT. It could be mixed with something else.
What's the wildest trip you've ever had?
Probably the Kundalini one.
Yeah, that's on the podcast, so if you want to check that answer out.
There's a lot more other trips, but I'll be talking for ages if I went to go and explain that.
Where's the new season? We got a couple episodes and they went black.
They're coming
mate,
for you. If you know how animation works, I do that 3 times slower because I do it completely different to what animation is supposed to be. I do it backwards, if that makes sense. I draw the pictures first before I do the voices. So it's
a process.
It's a process.
Give him a break, guys. Come on.
Thanks, man. Shut the It'll come.
Calm down, mate. What do the tumours represent? I was lucky enough to meet Jarrod in Brizzy, and we briefly touched on this. I shared my view/theory on it, but it didn't really get to elaborate as much as I'd hope. Would love to hear him go a bit deeper into the metaphorical side of the show.
Me and Tom have actually talked about, like, they could be, I guess, a metaphor for tumours. Like cancerous things, because they just pop out of nowhere. They're deadly, and like, say if you got the Big LEZ universe as its host, as a body, and you got these random tumours popping up, and they've got to fucking deal with them. They're like the white cells fucking up the fucked up cells that are turning into cancerous fucked up monsters.
Kind of part of the balance.
Yeah.
Maybe they can represent, like, well, in my mind anyway, it's like chaos in a sense.
Yeah, that's it. That's why they're called tumours, because it's just a funny way of saying tumour.
I actually thought it was tumour.
Yeah.
That's just what I heard.
Yeah, it's not. Everyone
Bloody
does.
tumour, mate.
Tumour.
It's not a tumour. Do you even exhale?
No. Definitely
It's
not.
bloody waste of chuff, mate.
So you're telling me, when you have a smoke, you smoke the whole lot without breathing it out?
That's how you're supposed to do it.
No, it isn't. That's how you fucking die.
So you're telling me, you go to the servo, you buy a can of Coke, and you take one sip of that Coke and you spit it out. How else will that quench your thirst?
You're fucked up.
Ask if psychedelics influenced the show.
Yeah, well, bits of it. Like Tumor Island 2, that's when I was like in a state that took me 9 months to make. So in that time, I was nocturnal. So I was just by myself the whole time, basically. Like, I saw my mates every now and again when I can, but for the majority of that 9 months, I was isolated, and I was on shrooms all the time. I was very deep into the shroom realm, and they were teaching me so much stuff, telling me all this stuff. Like, I was going into a very dark, depression state, and it was really hard to keep drawing and keep doing all this sort of stuff, because I was just being, depression just stops you from doing stuff.
Of course.
And I was doing microdosing with mushrooms, and then on the weekend, just get a fucking hero dose, let's do it. And then, but like mainly microdosing, and that I can safely say taught me a lot about life, about myself, and pulled me out of depression.
Yeah, so you don't always have to go on the extreme end and have the 5 grams and stuff.
No way, microdosing for the win.
Why the fuck did you bring back Clarence?
I asked that question myself, to be honest. Like, I don't know, he's a tumour as well, in a way, so he's just, there he is.
And you smell like almonds and soap.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I said it. And your gay sweater looks fucking gross.
Oh, those brutal words hurt my skin.
I love Clarence.
Yeah, so do I. It's funny as. It's more how other people treat him.
Yeah.
He's like the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Of our
He's meant to make you feel bad. But laugh at it as well.
Yeah.
It's a weird emotional kind of.
Yeah. Well, it's like we're talking about. It's like an archetype thing.
Yeah.
We all have a Clarence within us. We all have
That's
a Big
it.
Les. We all have Michael.
We all know a Clarence, yeah.
Exactly. Why doesn't he use another program to animate so he can release episodes more often?
Because I have no idea how to use them. Because I've created my own formula, if you want to say that, with Paint, Audacity. And
it has a very authentic feel.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's unique to me. Like I know how, if I were to explain to others how to make what I make, it just confuses them. Like at one stage through when making the Mike Nolan show, that's when I first got Isaac.
That's the best show, by the way.
Yeah, cheers, man. So I got Isaac because he was just like, he was input like writer and stuff, and there's no writing involved. It's just two mates having a fucking shit talk, and then I'll take those ideas and put them in the show. And so I taught him how to edit the way I do it, and it's really backwards. And then I got Tom to do the background art and stuff, and it was really confusing to split that job because it's just not normal the way I do it, and it was just got really confusing. And I realized, I'm a weirdo, so I'm better off.
Do you enjoy the drawing part?
I love doing
That's
it.
all that matters. Like it'd be different if you didn't enjoy the process. Then it's
Yeah.
like, all right, then maybe you should look at outsourcing or whatever.
Well, that's how it started, because I just, like I was explaining in
Yeah.
the podcast, like I just did comics for fun in my own time, and then I like started to make cartoons out of paint and shit just for my own amusement. And then my mates and people from like my school and stuff started to see what I'm making and chucking up on YouTube and Facebook and shit.
Nice.
And it just grew from there. It just grew by itself. And
Actually, just a quick personal question that
No
I forgot
worries.
to ask on the podcast.
Go ahead.
What demographic of the Big Les Show audience is Australian? Because I was shocked, actually. Like, it's an awesome show, don't get me wrong, but I was like, really, people around the world like this?
I
Because it's
know.
so like an Aussie thing. Like,
I know, that's what I think all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it first started like, I remember releasing one of the very first episodes and telling a couple of my mates at school about it, and they shared it around. Before I knew it, it got to the skate park next door to my school, and they were watching it. Then it moved to other schools in the area, and then I'd hear back in a month's time, oh, people in Sydney are watching it. What the fuck, why are they watching it for?
And it starts spreading.
And then it spread, and then I hear again after a year, like, you know, cunts in England are fucking watching it. It's just like, what? And then like people in Canada and stuff, like, how do they even understand what's going on? Like,
Even the person who actually introduced me to the Big Les Show was like my Chilean friend.
really?
He's like, oh man, I love this show. You have to watch this. It just reminds me of you.
That's
So it was like a lot of my like upbringing, like through high school and shit. It's like the
yeah.
Big Les Show.
Wow, that's fucking
And that's
sick.
when I'm like, whoa.
I've heard,
There you go, man. You definitely tapped into something special for sure.
Thanks, man. Well, that's how it's like grown, because like I just like made it and like had no intention to like get it out there or make it something big or something like that. I just created it and just
Non-attachment is a paradox.
yeah,
right?
just a little whisper to it, going like, you go find whoever you want to find. And yeah, it found a fuckload of people, and I don't know how that
It's
happened.
insane, man. Like,
I'm
I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Thanks,
It's
man.
amazing.
I'm still trying to not believe it. I'm just going by my daily life, trying not to think about how many people have heard my voice. But it's cool. Like, I'm happy to make you laugh. Fuck yeah.
Alright. How did he become such a mad cunt?
Oh, mate. I can't say anything to that.
Has he got any upcoming projects or ideas besides the Big Les Show?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Definitely.
What's going on?
I've got side projects, as in more cartoon stories. I've
Nice.
got with the same characters. Don't get me wrong, the same characters will still be involved. They all have their
Like a spin-off kind of thing?
spin-offs or like a completely brand new kind of whole new thing. And also been meaning to do, because I write music, as I've told you.
Yeah.
I do my own music. I want to make like a project that's cartoon based, of like a story that goes along with all the music that I've recorded.
Nice. We
And
should
it's-
jam one day.
Yeah,
That'd be
fuck
awesome.
yeah, man. For sure.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Noting it down on the calendar.
let's do it right now. But yeah,
People are like, oh! Not today, mate.
not today, mate. Not
Another
today.
time.
But yeah, music projects and just who knows? Like maybe a comic, maybe something completely different that I haven't figured out yet. But just something new. I want to do more and more stuff. Like
I'm looking forward to it, man.
I just want to create. Cheers,
Right.
man.
Thanks for coming on again.
Thanks for
Catch
having
you
me.
guys on the next video.
See you when I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, go check out the Big Les Show. The new episode is out now. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. This show is fan-funded by you guys. Thank you to all of those who have supported so far. You guys are absolute legends. If you want to see more videos and contribute, check out Patreon. I'm also now accepting cryptocurrency. Check out the description for details. And of course, there's always merch as well. Love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
We did it.
We did it. That was
a
awesome.
trip in itself, just watching you guys.